Hello Leo, welcome to your reading for May 2025. This reading is for all Leo Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross-watching. I'm Lavender Moon. I'm a psychic intuitive tarot reader, and we're going to take a look into your love, your money, and your health. They will all be time-stamped below. So let's get started, Leo. The Higher Self Oracle gave us Courage, which has the lion on it, which is you, Leo. You're already showing up strongly in this reading, which doesn't surprise me. Spirit wants 2 from the Healing with the Fairies. We have Romantic Partner and Dreams Coming True. Well, how fitting is that for a love reading? Yep. Then we've got Spiritual Union, which is the 2 of Cups, a relationship in alignment with you. That's amazing. That's your soulmate. That's your twin flame. If you're looking for love, it's coming in. And if you're not looking for love, if you're in a wonderful relationship, it just means that your love and your passion are going to be renewed. And if you're not looking for love and you want to stay single, maybe skip ahead to the next parts of the reading. Okay. Then we have 3, recognition and reward. This is being recognized for all the hard work that you're putting into your relationship, or you're putting into getting a new partner. And this is your guides, your higher power rewarding you by bringing this person in or improving the relationship that you have. We have 5, emotional loss. This is heartbreak, disappointment. This is focusing on where you've been hurt in the past, focusing on the disappointments, the hurts, and what you need to do is focus on what's coming in for you, not focus on what you've lost. Grieving what you've lost is that card, yeah. But focus on what's coming in for you. I want to clarify, because I don't like the 5s. The 5s are just blah. Okay. We have Authority. This is the Emperor. So I kind of see it as you taking control of your life. And then we got the moving on 6, the 6 of Swords. Moving on to calmer times, smoother times. Absolutely. I think you're moving, he's moving from the darkness into the light. So I do think that you're moving into a period of time where you have more love. And I just got this message that it's not necessarily romantic love, even though we do have romantic partner. But some of you, I think this could just be like a platonic love. Like you're meeting new people, you're making new friends, and it might just be a friendship that's very strong. That's what I'm picking up on. Okay. Let's get tarot and clarify this. The World. A chapter of your life is ending, but a beautiful chapter is beginning. Leo, that is so great. Your dreams are coming true. 3 of Swords. I didn't mention this, but when I was talking about the 5, the emotional loss, a lot of the description that I said was the 3 of Swords. So it does not surprise me that it shows up. I do think a lot of you are just healing from the disappointments that you've had in relationships before. I think you're healing. And it takes courage to move on from healing from that. Relationship endings, if they're bad or they're toxic and they end, it's really hard to heal from them. It's really hard to move on. Then we have the King of Swords. It could be that some of you are dealing with a divorce here, because King of Swords can be a lawyer, especially next to the 3 of Swords. I do, and the World having a new chapter, I do see that some of you are going through a divorce. I'm sorry, that's not fun. Of course, my divorce was not fun at all. It was bad. It was really bad. But I hope that yours is not, I hope yours is amicable and can happen quickly. But you're moving on away from things that no longer serve you, no longer emotionally fulfill you. So this relationship, you probably stopped being emotionally fulfilled in this relationship, and you're moving on to one that will fulfill you emotionally. We did get, yes, you are. Four of Wands. This is a card of celebration, but most of all, it's a card of marriage. Some of you are getting married again, or for the first time. But like I said, I picked up on a divorce here, so I do think some of you will find that soulmate, the spiritual union. You're going to find that soulmate, and I do think that you're going to get married. Congratulations if that's you. But don't forget to have courage to move on. It does take a lot of courage to move out of a dark situation, a toxic situation. Because the person who is very toxic in your life, they make you feel like you need them. You don't need them. They need you. They need what you have to offer. You don't need them. But it's hard because they tell you you need them. And they make you feel like you need them because they know what they're doing. They're manipulating you. From personal experience, you don't need them. You are better off without them. They may not be better off without you, but that's their problem. All right, let's get some angel numbers for this love reading, Leo. Okay. We got 11, awaken. I just think, like I said, if you're in a toxic relationship or you were in a toxic relationship, you're awakened to the fact that you don't need that person. You just need yourself. And it's really interesting how you get peace of mind after leaving a toxic relationship. And you feel so much better. You do, I promise. And sure, being alone sucks and it's lonely, but hey, at least you just have to deal with yourself. Or if you have kids, your kids. 427, authenticity. I kind of feel like this is speaking to the fact that the person in your past was not authentic with you. And that you are bringing in someone who is authentic and who does truly love you. 1010, faith. Have faith that you are going to have a better life. You've got a new chapter coming. You're ending a chapter. 123, progress. Yes, you're making progress to bring in that new chapter. You got 41, habit. Break the habits that are causing you grief, like the habit of thinking about that person, about wishing they were still in your life, even though you really don't need them. Even though you are so much better off without them. Get out of that habit of like wishing they were coming back. I know how hard, like this is what Spirit's telling me, but I do know how hard it is to do that. I've had several breakups, and sometimes you do wish they were still in your lives. And if they give you like little breadcrumbs, you try to take them, but it's just going to lead to more heartbreak. Just have the courage and be strong and know that you are better off without them. Then we have 303, forgive. Forgive yourself and forgive that person. You don't have to tell them you forgave them, but it'll help you heal and help you move on if you forgive. And forgive yourself for all the things that you're mad at yourself about in that relationship, that whatever actions you took, whatever you said, and you're really like focusing on that, forgive yourself for that and move on. Yeah, let's take a look into your money. We have, you are not alone. Have you felt like you've been struggling with money lately and you feel like you're alone, you feel like you have no help? Well, there's help out there. It could be that you need to ask for resources from, like, I don't know if your county department has a place with resources. Sometimes they do. I would go check that out. It could also be that your guides are going to help you. Okay? Because we also, the fairies are saying you're going to meet your happily ever after. That's amazing, Leo. We've got prosperity begins. This is the Ace of Pentacles. So there's definitely a new money-making opportunity coming in for you, a new way to, maybe there are resources out there that can help you. I'm seeing that for sure. We got 2, intuition. This is the High Priestess. Trust your intuition. It will not steer you wrong. In fact, today, I work in a building that's got 3 floors. I went down to the bottom floor to meet somebody. And as I was walking down, I was thinking, I really want to take the elevator up. I don't ever take the elevator by myself. I always walk the stairs. So when I met this person, I said, do you want the elevator or stairs? And she said, oh, I really need the elevator, my knees. I'm like, oh, that's why I really wanted to take the elevator back up. It had nothing to do with me not wanting to. I was picking up on her energy. So it's kind of like an intuition thing. It didn't steer me wrong. It steered me in the right direction, actually. Got rest and rejuvenate. That's interesting. I was just talking about taking an elevator, and then we got rest and rejuvenate. That's the 4 of Swords. Taking a rest. You know, sometimes this is just taking a rest from stressing out about money. Don't worry about it so much, is what this card's telling me. Your happily ever after is coming. Okay, let's get some tarot and clarify this. We have 9 of Wands. This is a wounded warrior, a card of perseverance. He fought in battle 8 times, and 8 times he lost. But he's ready to go one more time. He's ready to do it, and the 9th time he's going to win. So if you feel like you've lost the battle, you're going to win the war. I'm picking up some of you have been trying to look for a job, which would make sense with prosperity begins. That could be a new job. And I think Spirit is saying that you need to take a break because you're just exhausted. You're that wounded warrior. You're exhausted. You've been putting out a billion applications. You've had interviews. Something's got to give, I know, but at this point you're really almost ready to give up. And Spirit's saying, take a rest. Maybe give it a day or so. And if you're on unemployment, I know you have to, say that you've looked for jobs. So instead of looking as intensely as you maybe would, just write down one job for that day. Take a break. Do something fun. I mean, don't give up. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying slow down a little bit. Like, I don't know where you live. I know where I live. If you're on unemployment, you only have to write down one job, like so many jobs per week. You only have to record, like, I think it's 4 or 5 job actions. So it could be filling out an application. It could be talking to somebody about a job. It could be going on an interview. It could be a lot of things. So just, back down a little bit. Don't give up at all because it's going to happen. You got the Empress. She manifests abundance easily. She's got all that golden wheat. She manifested that. That's a harvest. That's abundance. She's also pregnant. She's about to give birth. The You Are Not Alone card brought my attention to it. And from far away, it looks like a little girl in this picture. And I think it's a woman. But I looked at that and picking up the Empress card, it's kind of telling me that some of you might be pregnant. And if you're pregnant, it's definitely going to affect your finances because kids aren't cheap. Not only, when they're babies, they need diapers, they need food, they need clothes. As they get older, They want toys, they want this, they want that, on top of what they really need. So kids aren't cheap. So I can see how your finances would be affected. But again, you're getting your happily ever after. So if you are looking for to have kids, it'll be really good for you. Oh, wow, we've got 2 7s here. We have 7 of Swords, 7 of Cups. 7 of Swords is changing your strategy. And 7 of Cups is having too many choices and having to choose wisely, because some of them could be curses and some could be blessings. Ooh. For those of you who are not expecting a baby, like I said, the Empress manifests abundance very easily. This could just be giving birth to a new idea, a new business. Especially with this prosperity begins, it could be a new business. And you might need to change your business strategy. And be careful which strategy to pick, because some will be helpful and some won't be. But you got the Ace of Cups. This is a new overflowing opportunity of love. So whatever this I think this business, whatever you're, I'm really picking up that this is a business for you. Those of you who are going to have a baby, yeah, of course the Ace of Cups comes up. You're going to have more love and give more love than you probably ever thought you could. But those of you who are trying to nurture and grow a business, it's going to happen. It's something that you feel so strongly about. You feel like with every fiber of your being how wonderful this is going to be. And you need to nurture it. You're going to do great. Okay, let's get some angel numbers here. Thank you. Action. Spirit drew my attention to the happily ever after card. You don't get your happily ever after without doing anything, without putting in any work. So this card says to take the action and you will get what you're trying to manifest. Your guides are helping you. They're with you. They're helping you make this happen. I have to take this card. I saw it on the bottom. We got 777 luck. Luck is on your side. Things are going to start turning around for you, Leo. And you got dreams coming true in the romance or the love reading. You got happily ever after in the money reading. Things are happening for you. Oh, wow. We've got new beginnings. 000. Yes, I do believe that you have that this business, you're going to change up the strategy. Maybe it's your marketing strategy. Maybe it's your whole business plan. You're going to change it up. And I think you're going to have to pick which parts of your business plan you're going to change, because some are working, some aren't. And you need to change the ones that aren't working, is what I've been told. And you're moving on to a new time. Anything else? No? Okay, good. This is great. Now let's take a look at your health. We have the light. As you can see, it is breaking through the darkness, so things are illuminating for you. In regards to health, that is really a wonderful message. Healing with the fairies, saying moving forward fearlessly. So if you have a condition where you've had a setback, I think there's going to be a change. There's something that's definitely going to change that setback. It's going to turn it back around. You're going to feel better again. You're going to be able to live life again, have a good quality of life again. But you need to move forward and try to leave the fear in the past. Okay. Heartache and loss. This is the Three of Swords. Those of you who are experiencing a setback, I can definitely see you being sad about that. Because it could be that you were living life, you were feeling great, and you had this setback and now you're not feeling good right now. You're grieving it. You're grieving the life that you once experienced. But you're building a firm foundation. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you're building that foundation to have a good, good quality of life again. We got 7, choose wisely. So this is 7 of Cups. Choose wisely. Some of the choices will be curses and some will be blessings. Anything else? So it could be that there's a new treatment out there for your condition and you need to choose whether you want to partake in it or not. Because maybe the side effects are worse than not taking it at all. Okay, let's get some tarot to clarify. 2 of Pentacles. Balance work and play is what this usually talks about, balancing your life. Let me get some more cards here. Okay. 9 of Swords, never-ending nightmare. The anxiety that keeps you up at night. You're worried. You're really worried. That's why we got moving forward fearlessly. You're definitely worried. We got Temperance. This is a card of alchemy. She's pouring water and fire into the cauldron to create something new. It's also a card of patience. And you may need to have patience. But in addition, there is an archangel on this card. That's a good omen to have an archangel on the card. Yeah, I think you need to balance out your thoughts and your mood, maybe even. Leo. We got the Strength card. This is you. Number 8. You can overcome all of this. Whatever you're dealing with in regards to your health, you can overcome it. You have the strength. She tamed this lion. He let her put that lei of flowers around his neck. Do you think a lion would let you put flowers around their neck? Yeah, so she tamed that lion. She has strength. 2 of Cups. This could be you and your higher self. This could be you and your guides. This could be you and a doctor or a medical practitioner or something like that. But whatever this relationship is, it's in alignment with you. I do think that you... Yeah, I think you have a doctor or something in your life or a medical practitioner who is recommending a new treatment for your condition because, like I said, I feel like some of you have had a setback. And this new treatment, you definitely have to choose wisely whether to take advantage of it or not. If the side effects outweigh the benefits. But I'm picking up here, sure, you might start to, the side effects may affect you at first, but have patience and know that you have the strength to overcome them and move on to a good life, a good quality of life. Move forward fearlessly. Let's get some angel numbers for this part of the reading. Okay. 1144, leveling up. Your health is leveling up. You're going to be feeling better again. It's Leo. 4444, triumph, like I said. And 33, action. You're going to have to take action to get better. You're going to have to... I'm hearing you have to be compliant to make this work, to get the triumph and the leveling up, the quality of life back that you want. You have to be compliant with this treatment. I'm kind of getting the sense that it is a pill that you have to take like in a godly amount of times a day, like 4 or 5 times a day, something that really weird like that, like 4, I think, because 5 times that'd be really weird. I don't know how you'd make that happen. But it's something that's just, you're going to have to keep a schedule, and it's going to be really annoying, and so you need to stay on that. And it may not even be side effects. It may just be that the schedule is really annoying and you just don't want to do it. But you have to. They're saying, the spirit is saying you have to be compliant for this to work. Okay. Leo, this was a great reading. Thank you so much for allowing me to do it for you. If you like this video, like it, leave me comments, let me know what's resonating, and consider subscribing to my channel. It's free and it helps me out. I wish you the very best and brightest blessings.